So you'll find that every day, not only every day, but every session, or I would say very precisely, every minute, you live with mindfulness. You live with, egoless and empty mind. What is taught in Mahayana, what is taught in Vajrachedika Sutra, Diamond Sutra, only by the truth of emptiness and egolessness. We have to cultivate these two things in us, and you will find all the problems of life will slowly go away. We'll say you tata bye bye. Only two things: emptiness of mind and egolessness of mind. Empty mind and egoless mind. We have to cultivate only these two things, and step by step in all walks of life, in all activities of life. And if you'll have such a mind, then that mind naturally will remain very concentrated. What is the goal of Trataka? The goal of Trataka is one-pointedness of mind. Concentration is the goal of Trataka. And what is next to concentration? Next to concentration is enlightenment, supreme enlightenment, or Sambodhi. And Sambodhi comes with Bodhicitta. Bodhicitta is empty mind, egoless mind, and selfless mind, compassionate mind, kind mind. This is Bodhicitta. We have to cultivate this Bodhicitta. And not according to so many traditions or so many things, no. Just according to the words of Buddha. In front of Buddha, no one is valuable. The words of Buddha are only adoptable. The words or the advices or the teachings of Buddha are only, scientific. Swakhyato Bhagavata Dhammo. That is only Swakhyato, Sanditthik, Akaliko, Ehipassiko, Opnaiko, Pachatang Veditabbo Binnohiti. These are the 6 attributes of Buddha's teachings. And all the contemporary masters or the masters after Buddha or at the time of Buddha or after him must teach only his words, must explain only his words. No one should add anything. Only one should explain, clarify what he meant, what he taught. And he has taught Nirvana. He has taught Nirodha. He has taught 4 truths. So we have to, enlighten ourselves firstly with 4 truths. 4 noble truths, that everything, everyone, including me, including Buddha himself, including all the gods and goddesses, everyone, everything is impermanent. This is what he taught. Sabbe sankhara anicca, he taught. Everything is anitya. Anicca means anitya, means impermanent. And when we realize this impermanence in full fledged, your mind will automatically be in Trataka, in advanced stage of Trataka. And all the teachings, all the techniques are just beginners. Of course, you learn beginner techniques also, intermediate also, advanced also. But for you, you should upgrade yourself. You should aim advanced things, right? Upgrade. How you will upgrade? Just saying bye-bye, tata, to the inferior teachings or inferior practices. One should not learn any other things except meditation. And what kind of meditation? What Buddha has taught. What he has taught. He has taught 9 meditations, right? 9 meditations. One should practice only this meditation. 9 levels. And transcend, just pass every level, enter into the 9th. And what is 9th? 9th is Sangya Ved It Nirodha. That is the 9th. So we should keep our eyes on the 9th, what Buddha has taught as the ultimate, what he has praised, what he has admired, what he used to practice himself, and he used to, request or ask or instruct his beloved disciples to practice, right? Not any other things. No, don't give value to any other things. In our brain, there is one network, it's called SN, means salient network. This part of neuro system. In neuro system, there are different systems are working on. One is called DMN, default mode network. Default mode network has the main activity that's called self-referential talk. Means you're too much self-centered, and that happens because of DMN is active, and DMN is active in animals also. DMN is active mostly in ignorant people, in dull mind or unenlightened mind. And there is counterpart of that. It's called CEN, Central Executive Network, in our brain. And by activating Central Executive Network, you switch off DMN, which is negative. We have to activate CEN, Central Executive Network. How? Through meditation practice. What kind of meditation? What Buddha has taught. No any other teacher, no any other scripture, no any other tradition. All are actually limited. All have limitations. And at the end, you will find blocked. This is like you are walking on a path or on a lane which is blocked, which is stopped at the end. Then what will happen? You will travel maybe 100 kilometers and you will find that road was blocked. Then you will feel so much sorry on you. You will have so much regression. Why did I walk on this path 100 kilometers which went nowhere, which led me nowhere, just to an end? There is nothing beyond that. There is nothing there. But we should walk on that path what is called Marga by Buddha. Arya Marg. Arya means superior path, the right path, Samyak path, noble path, which leads you to the supreme enlightenment, which doesn't end on the way. Rather, this ends in the supreme enlightenment. This ends in the ultimate happiness called nirvana. So we have to walk on that path. How? By realization of four noble truths, what Buddha has taught. There are sufferings, and there are origin of sufferings, and these origin of sufferings can be eliminated. And fourth, there is path which leads to complete elimination of this suffering. No other path, only this path. So don't walk on any path which will make you feel sorry at the end. Don't waste your time, not even a day, not even a minute, because your life is very precious. Every minute you are given by the nature is very precious. We should live the life in such a way that when we are dying, we do not regret. Not only at the time of death, but just by reaching the enlightenment, we start no regretting. We stop all the regressions and we always feel fulfilled. Yes, this is where I was supposed to reach. How? By realizing four noble truths. And the fourth truth is path. Realizing that there is path. Which path? What Buddha has taught. What path he has taught? Eightfold path, which begins with right understanding, right views. Yes, not being blind, but being with eyes, having eyes. Not blind eyes, but very clear eyesight. Having eyes with eyesight. No fault in eyesight. And if you're not blind, you can walk fearlessly, right? Blind people cannot walk like people who have eyes. And who are blind? They who believe that the things are what you call good. No things are good. Nothing is ourselves. Nothing is our Atman. Nothing is our own thing, which you can say, this is mine, this will remain always with me. Nothing remains with. So journey begins with that. Journey begins with the first and ends also with the first. The fourth noble truth is noble path. And what is that path? Eightfold path, which begins with right understanding. And what is right understanding? Right understanding is you clearly see that everything is impermanent, everything is transient, everything is not worth of keeping with you. Nothing. No knowledge also. No skill also. There's only one skill. And what is that? Is just keeping mind in let go. Keeping mind free from past. Keeping mind freed from future, which causes worries. Worry comes only because of future. You are afraid what will happen tomorrow.